This is a Headgum podcast.
So many segments. Thank the Lord above. Thank the Lord above. But let's start again. Next we have Arnold Schwarzenegger family tree. One-star sex toy reviewee. Feet big salesman, subway letters. Gareth trains to fight a live gorilla, yeah. Don't drop the omelette, what's that smell? Car stuck in a field or Andrew Garfield. Bathtub confessions, fight your own dad. There's so many segments. Next we have...
All right, and welcome to Next We Have the Christmas episode. That's right. A lot of people doing ho, ho, ho. No, this is spooky. No, it isn't spooky, but it is exciting. We have a great episode. We've sort of lightly teased one of the bits we have coming up today. We've really had... we enjoyed the hell out of this. The guy who's the star of this episode, you've never heard of. But you know what? You will after this, because good Lord, he needs help. But we're going to do some favorites soon enough. But this one, we're welcoming back Matt Rogers, who is a legend. Then we're going to have my friend, a longtime friend, Anthony Baldino, who is a producer. He joins us, and he has a Christmas list from when he was 12 years old that he found. His mother found it, and he has no recollection of this list, and we walk through that. And then we round it out with Tom, the John McCain Truth Express bus pooper. He comes back on, and he regales us with more tales from the Santa set. When he used to work in malls for mall Santas, we play basically a true or false, but it's a naughty or nice to see if he's being real or not. But it becomes about a lot more. But anyway, here you are. So let's jump in with Matt Rogers. I'm not going to lie to you. I was on the road recently in a hotel, and I was having trouble sleeping, and I just kept thinking of Matt Rogers' next Christmas show titles. I just am upset. I want to help him name his next Christmas show, but that's not what this is about. So anyway, Matt Rogers is back. We play Quizmas with Matt Rogers. We know what's going on here. We play Quizmas with Matt Rogers, where we do some Christmas quizzes with the great Matt Rogers, who you can go see right now on doing his show. And also, don't forget Las Culturistas, which is a great podcast he does with Bo and Yang. But anyway, enjoy Matt Rogers. Next we have... All right, Matt, we're back. Your show is Christmas in December. Mm-hmm. It's exciting. You're deep in rehearsals right now.
Mm-hmm. Yes, truly.
How is that going?
You know, it's interesting. It is like it's a music show, so I'm singing a lot in it. And you really realize you haven't prepared for that all year until you have to do it. And also, I wrote a lot of the show when I was 27 years old. Like I said, this is like a long con bit that I'm running. Right. So a lot of the music is a little too high, I would say. Mm-hmm. So this is around the time of year where I start to panic about whether I am gonna, go for a big note on stage and crack in the middle of it. But I have a plan, which is just to pretend I'm having a stroke if that happens.
Is that a legit out?
Oh yeah, I told the band, I'm like, if I ever crack during a note, I'm going to collapse, and it's your job to be like, he's had a stroke, and pull me off. Because I'd rather everyone think that than think I wasn't absolutely pristine vocally. And I feel I'm following in Mariah's footsteps in that as well.
So what do you kind of do to, like, your lifestyle has to be, you just have to get your lifestyle fairly serious. So what are the things you're doing? Yeah, you're doing a lot
lots of H2O, lots of vocal warm-ups.
How much are you doing? How many gallons of water are you doing a day? 2?
See, gallons is tough, but I'm trying to... You know what's funny? I actually thought there was no way to drink... You couldn't drink enough water. My friend in high school got water poisoning one time. Have you ever heard of this?
Yeah, it can thin your blood too much. Isn't that what it is?
I guess, yes, because he was essentially, the way they described it was like his system, he had drank so much water, I guess getting prepared for like a wrestling match or something, or I don't know what it was. But he ended up throwing up like all day because he had drank too much water. I don't think that's a thing that just happens, but I am aware of it now.
Is that maybe a better out if your voice cracks while singing? Maybe we say water poisoning. I feel like that
he was too prepared. He was too hydrated for the
show.
He worked too hard to make sure you all had a good time. Yeah, no, it's it's the little things. It's like I'm not smoking as much weed, which is it's a tough thing for me.
Yeah.
And what's funny is I was gonna just cross over to gummies or like the THC cans, like the little weed sodas or weed teas. And a friend of mine who's a singer was like, well, it's not the smoking that dries you out, it's the THC. And I was like, you know what? Fuck you.
But it really is the smoking, I feel like, hits the throat.
Fire on your throat is never a good idea for someone that's like, hey, come pay to watch me sing. You know, whatever. It's not great. But then someone came through with the information that actually it's the THC, which
I hate finding out
rude.
that shit. That's what like happened. Coke used to be so in. We used to be able to smoke cigarette. We just didn't know anything. And you really could just go hard in the paint.
You could just do whatever the fuck you wanted back in the day
and it didn't matter.
And
it seemed like it worked. It seemed like it worked for a long enough time where people survived without knowledge.
Remember DARE? Remember Drugs and Alcohol Resistance Education?
Yes.
I remember when our information about drugs was just that simple. Like, I remember being in elementary school and then being like, okay, here's the 3 drugs. Weed, cocaine, heroin. They're all just as bad as each other. Don't do it. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, great. That's information I can choose to ignore or not.
Well, then you smoke weed, and then you're like, Coke probably is going to be great.
And then Coke if it's anything like this, good. Coke's wonderful.
Real
but
good.
Then heroin, I can't say I've tried heroin.
It's really good.
And I don't.
I love it.
I don't endorse, but you do.
I love this stuff. Yeah, absolutely. What do you have planned for when you're done with your tour? Like, what do you have? Because you kind of do need that. What is going to be that moment where you can go, I'm going to eat like shit, I'm going to smoke so much weed? Like, do you have something specifically plotted out yet?
So get this. So I'm starting my tour December 3rd. I do 11 shows in 11 cities, and I end on December 21st, and I end in the city of Orlando, Florida. So I'm gonna go to a goddamn theme park and absolutely go to hell with myself. I'm gonna do the drinking around the world at Epcot. No, I'll take the band.
You'll have the team. Yeah.
I'll take the band. My parents and my sister actually live in Florida too, so they can come along and be messes with us if they would like. But the thing they don't tell you about Epcot and Disney World is it's essentially like an alcoholic's like paradise.
Oh,
it's
is that
just
right?
And they're because you do the drinking around the world. Do you know what this is?
No.
So it's like. At Epcot, there's like, it's like half, the theme of it is like half the future and half all the countries of the world. So there's like a pavilion for like 12 different countries. And it's not a sanctioned thing by Disney, but it's like sort of an official thing is you can do drinking around the world, which is when you go have the traditional cocktail of each nation and each of the pavilions.
That's pretty good.
It's really good. And I've done it before with my sister when we were in our 20s and we actually did it. Like we actually got through all 12 and like did all the 12 cocktails and everything.
Is that like is there some sort of do you get your picture on the wall like when you eat 64 ounces of prime rib or something?
So basically, like, by the way, they should figure this out. They should just sanction it, but no, it's really just like a point of personal pride.
Right.
And I will say, once you're like 12 cocktails in and you're kind of still standing at the end, I remember my sister and we did this. And by the way, it's because it's all the different countries, you're mixing like crazy. So you start with like a margarita at Mexico. Then you go to Norway and you have like a Carlsberg. Then you go to like China and you're drinking whatever the fuck, sweet tea, hard vodka cocktail they've got there. Uh-huh. Then suddenly you're in Japan, you're doing a sake bomb. It's just like, it's completely absurd.
It's an
And then you
overload.
end up drinking like hard, like a real tough like stout in England by the end of it. And so, of course, me, a stoner, it's like, let's smoke weed now.
Yeah.
And so then you're just crossfaded and you're in the future world, which is, all sorts of nonsense.
Which is when you're high doing it one more time.
Exactly.
I bought an
so I'm looking forward to redoing all of that again.
I bought an alcohol advent calendar from Costco.
Wonderful.
And I've decided I'm going to house it all in a day. And just see what happens. I think it's a 12-dayer. What? Leave me alone, Burns. I think it's like a 12-dayer, and I've decided like on December 22nd, I'm just going to sit alone at my place.
Just fucking go for it.
Bring the Advent hammer down.
And then you have such a good excuse for the 23rd, 24th, 25th when you can't make it places.
Yeah, no, I won't make it anyway. All right, Matt. Well, listen, we have another game.
Let's do it.
We could play with you. because you've been doing a lot of podcasts. Are you? Is it?
I'm on the circuit.
Yeah, isn't it weird now that the circuit is this kind of endless run of just what the fuck is this?
Well, also it's like what's funny is when I started podcasting in 2016.
Yeah.
I remember like we had the idea, or Bowen was like, "Do you want to do a podcast?" And I was like, "Aren't they done?" I was like, "Didn't Mark Maron do podcasts?" And now there's thousands and thousands. If you have a niche interest, there's 50 podcasts for you on that niche interest. It's crazy.
We started. My first one was in 2014, and I was like, "We're really late to the game."
Yeah.
And then 2020, and you were like, "Wait, no,
Oh, no.
it was so good."
Oh no. And then it's like 2024, 2025, and it's like, here comes Polar. You know what I mean? Here comes Polar to take the whole industry. You know what I mean? It's like at this point, it's like Michelle Obama, Amy Poehler. It's like everyone that already has conquered everything else has come to take us over.
Stephen Miller's wife. But some of them aren't good. Stephen Miller's wife podcast. I don't know if you've listened to it. It might be the best podcast out there.
I'm sure. I mean, I bet it's funny, engaging,
it's funny.
Heartwarming.
She's likable. It's really worth a listen.
Okay, it's on the list.
Okay, so we thought we'd spice it up. So let's do another game, Burns. Which one is this? What do we have for Matt here?
It's called Quizmas. I've got a bunch of different Christmas-related questions where I'll put you guys to the test. See how well you know the holiday around the world.
Could you say that with a little more inspiration, just kind of like more coachy?
Yeah, we're just looking for some inspiration.
Like a coach?
Yeah, well, you were saying you want to... Okay.
Like huddle up?
Okay, first of all, hey...
Coach just seems like a random call. Like maybe I would be
can you try? I'm just saying you kind of said you wanted to. You made it. It's a great. Your lines are great. It's just, right, Matt? I mean, it's kind of the take.
Can I say, do it like Santa?
Yes.
Santa's a coach. You think those reindeer just got it together?
A Christmas coach.
He's a Christmas coach.
Yes. Do you even remember the fucking story of Rudolph?
Clearly not.
Have you read the Bible?
Yes.
Okay. Oh.
Okay. Then you're better than us.
All right. Sorry. All right. Do it as a Christmas Santa, and then we can get into it. So
go ahead,
Matt. That was a good
ho! Merry Christmas, Gareth and Matt. It's that time of year where Santa Claus will see how well you know the holiday. Ho!
This is really good.
I like the first one. You like that one? I like the first one better. I thought the first one was
as much as I like the second one. Yeah, do the first one.
Now that I've heard we'll use the first one. Anyway, all right, Burns, go ahead.
Japan's most popular Christmas meal features a famous American fast food restaurant. Which one is it? Burger King, KFC, Wendy's, or McDonald's?
I feel like the go-to answer here is McDonald's. You know what I mean?
Have you ever been there, Matt?
I'm actually going to Tokyo for the first time ever, January 15th to the 30th. I'm going to be there for the first time. Like, this is kind of actually my real, like, post, tour activity.
Just
we're
for,
go
like,
on
a vacation? Oh,
but, I feel like international McDonald's are such a thing.
I do, too. So you're locking in at McDonald's?
I'm gonna lock in at McDonald's because I don't believe that KFC is popular there. I just don't.
I agree, but it also you know what it's like though when you go to another country and you're like, ugh,
yeah,
you ruined them. Like I went to Iceland and I was like, no.
Why?
So
what
much,
was?
Well, it's you walk around. It's like it's small places with the American footprint are so upsetting,
right?
Because like my family's English and I watched England get completely ruined by America over like 20 years. I remember when the first Pizza Hut was opening, my cousin and I were like, we could not get over what was happening. And then now you go there and it's like America too, and it just kind of sucks. But
totally,
I'm going to go with Burger King. I feel like Burger King's a big player there too. So I'm going to...
You think so? Okay, I prefer Burger King, so I would be really excited for them. I'm still going to stick with McDonald's.
No, that would be big for them.
Let's say.
Japan's most popular Christmas meal is a bucket of KFC.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
It's been a marketing campaign since 1974 where they say, have Kentucky for Christmas. 1% of Japan is
Matt,
Christian.
next show title.
Yeah, that's good. I'm ready to
Kentucky.
Write that one. Get it on the list.
By this point, it is like everybody in Japan, despite not celebrating Christmas or being Christian, gets Kentucky Fried Chicken on December 25th. To the point where the lines are around the blocks.
That's crazy.
It's upsetting.
I'm going to cross-check this when I go there. I'm going to be like, so how was your KFC 3 weeks ago?
Please.
You can actually read about this on the KFC website.
Really what we think they are.
You can? Okay, wow, this is a thing.
They have an article. KFC themselves has a whole article about how they made this happen, because basically Americans couldn't get turkey in Japan is how it kind of started, because it's just not a thing that's there. So they were selling
Matt,
chicken.
Matt, are you even ready for your trip to Japan? You should.
No, I wasn't. I really
they don't have turkeys, Matt.
I've been too busy, ready for my American tour. I haven't even prepared for my Japanese tour. I mean, I have so much to know.
Get it ready. Okay, all right. That's shocking and upsetting. All right, let's do another one, Burns.
True or false? The song "Jingle Bells" was originally written for Thanksgiving.
I'm trying to think of why it would be.
Yeah.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride a sleigh, right?
Sleigh, yeah.
I'm going to say false.
It's just such a weird lie.
It's a weird lie.
This is what happens when we play games. Sometimes I get worried about him more than anything. I'm like, what is he? The idea that he thinks he could pull this off.
Yeah.
Is what's astoundingly upsetting.
It's like, then you're like, why would this be the lie?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly. I get to the point where I'm wondering how the gumption.
It's a fascinating thing about the true or false of it all. Truly.
It really is. We don't talk enough about the false.
It's a whole
the
other
false
episode.
writer. Yeah, the false writer is a very niche occupation. It's out of the guild. I'm going to say that it's true.
Okay, we're diverging. I'm going to say false.
It is true.
Whoa.
Proposed in 1857 for a Thanksgiving church program.
Wow.
So it wasn't a weird lie.
No.
At least now we can trust Alex.
I'm relieved. I'm relieved, honestly.
Me too.
Because that would have been
a whole other thing.
Yeah, that would have been like Dexter level shit.
Truly. Oof.
All right, Bernsey, let's do a couple more.
Yeah.
While we test out Matt's
we'll
new
stick
mic.
with the true
By the
or
way,
false.
Matt, do you want to shout out the maker of the new mic or anything like that?
This is a Shure MV7, baby. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for what you've given to podcasting.
Way to go, Christmas in December. Go ahead, Burns.
In Venezuela, people roller skate to early morning Christmas mass.
Well, we're about to stop that either way.
Yeah, I don't know. It's God. I do like thinking about them having some fun.
Yeah, yeah. Yep. It's good that they have wheels.
Exactly. They roller skate on the way to Christmas mass in Venezuela. Again, the true or false of it all rears its ugly head. I do think this would be a bizarre lie. However, I'm going to say it's true.
I think we're about to confront the oddity of this man who sits before us writing falsehoods. I believe this one to not be real and just a reach by a liar.
It could be not real, and this could be a fact about like another country.
Yeah, that's very good.
And he switched in Venezuela because of its topical nature.
He's trying to trend.
He's trying to hit the headlines.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice try, Burns.
I like that. I'm gonna steal that sort of methodology for the future, Matt.
Try it.
It's a very good pitch.
Try it.
No, it is true. It is a tradition in Caracas known as Patinata Navideña.
Are you clapping for yourself, Matt?
I was. I'm really impressed by myself.
Really.
And I'm happy for them.
Yeah, I'm happy for them too. Yeah.
It
If that
really
was for
fun.
the Venezuelan people, I get that.
Yes.
It's like a whole street carnival. You know, it's in the southern hemisphere, so it's nice out. They close down the streets. Everybody's out. It's a big carnival.
Should be talking more about this before this pending invasion that's coming, about the sweetness of their Christmas traditions.
Yeah, it's like, God, what a mess.
Leave them alone.
Leave them alone.
Let Maduro rule
This
the rollers.
season-
Yes.
and all.
And all. Good Lord. All right, let's do one or two more, Burns, and then
Dealer's
Christmas.
choice.
Yeah, dealer's choice. Hey, and Burns, have fun with this one. And remember, it's Christmas
really
in December.
go for it. Pick one of your
Go-
crazy falses.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that kind of removes some of the stakes out if we do that, man.
I guess so.
Only trues.
True or false?
Okay, here we go.
All right.
People hide every broom in the house on Christmas Eve so witches can't steal them and fly around in Norway.
False. This feels like a crazy Alex thing.
I think what happened is that I agree with you, and I'm just going to walk you through the mentality of the person, is because we were like, he's going to do one. He was like, now I'll show him one. Also false. And I think I speak for both of us when I say, fuck you, Bert.
When I say fuck you.
Fuck you.
How
dare you?
Although, and I believe that the rationale is going to be this is like a Halloween thing. Because that would make sense with the Witches of it.
Yes.
Unless you just made it up, and then I'd be even more impressed. Tell us.
Tell us, Bernsey.
It's true. It's a tradition known as hiding the brooms. It's an ancient folk tale tradition that they've been doing forever.
Who among us? Who among us hasn't hid the room once in a while?
I will apologize on behalf of Matt, if I may. I'll apologize on behalf of us because we yelled at you and
you were just
This is a
spitting.
first.
You were just spitting facts.
yeah, and you were just being honest, and that's really cool of you.
And it's cool of Norway. I mean, I
and
love
it's so
the tradition.
cool of Norway. Shout out to Norway too.
Would hate for a witch to get a hold of a broom, no matter what the season.
You
We don't
want
need them
on a.
I
couldn't
saw
agree more.
Wicked, and
Yeah.
I know what happens when witches get on a broom.
put
Female
a
friendship
lozenge.
gets challenged.
Yes.
The worst
Yes.
thing ever.
All right, Bernsey. Let's do one more before Matt Rogers, star of Christmas in December, is done on the Next We Have podcast. Also, Las Culturistas.
Let's stream it.
Very, very successful podcast.
2 witches with brooms
2 witches with brooms
who love each other.
who love each other, get great guests. If you listen to the first segment, you know what Matt did to Mariah Carey. He talked about his MRI.
What I've done.
Whoopsie poopsie.
What I've done.
Okay, final one. In Catalonia, Spain, there is a tradition called Tio de Nadal, or the pooping log, where children beat a smiling wooden log with sticks until it poops out presents.
Okay. All right.
This has just become sort of surreal and fucked. This is like Pluribus. I just watched that show last night for the first time, and I haven't been able to stop thinking
Way
about
to
it.
get it in there. That was seamlessly done.
I'm
like
also
game
here
film.
to promote Pluribus on
Are
Apple
you?
TV+.
That is not. I did not hear about that from you.
No, but I'd love to be able to promote it next season.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna start doing that when I do other podcasts. I'm gonna start
Oh, yeah.
promoting things that I'm not associated with.
It can kind of work.
May I
One time,
promote some of your stuff? No, go ahead.
please. One time I started talking about a show and I got an audition for it, but I didn't get it.
Really?
Yeah, it was the morning show on Apple TV+.
Oh, you didn't get it. You didn't. But still,
William
that's pretty
Jackson
good.
Harper got it and he was great on it.
You know, when I first moved, my first almost booking when I moved to LA was the Lifetime Robin Williams biopic.
Whoa.
I mean, I was 7-8 rounds of this where they're almost apologizing for bringing you back. They're still
Yeah.
not sure. And then didn't get it. They were like, it's down to you and another guy. What was the name of the actor who booked it, Burns? Do you remember?
Oh, Jesus, I don't know.
To play Robin Williams?
To play Robin Williams.
You're fucking kidding.
And then he's famous. You'll know his name once Burns says it.
yeah, we
but
need to know.
Then I was on a plane and it was an option. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to fuck. And I was like, this guy was so much better. I couldn't believe that it was
Down to
I
you
made
and
it
he?
this. He was so good. But I genuinely, that was the first one where I was like, ugh.
First of all, maybe you would have been better.
No. Thank you.
Who was
but
it?
no.
Did we find out? I feel like that now we need to know.
Chris DiMontopoulos.
Chris DiMontopoulos.
Do you know who he is? You
Demont-
know him. You'd know him if
Oh
you saw
yeah,
him.
sure. This is a
That
guy.
guy.
This is a guy.
That guy. So that
I bet
guy's
he was
better than
great.
me. He was
Well,
great. Shout
I
out to him. Love to
disagree.
have him on the show.
Shout out to him. I'm sure he's wonderful. I'll check it out.
Check out the movie, by the way, if you get a second. I know you have some free time right now.
And I think that this shit is false. By the way, just to return to the topic at hand.
I think at this point, our little host over here, wherever he is on your Zoom, I think, you. I think he's now like, now I'm not going to do any false ones. I think this is true. If this is false, I really do. I credit you.
I'm so concerned about these kids.
I'm worried about we're all worried about the kid. I mean, if you talk about a country to invade,
everywhere.
Why don't we should, let's go there if we have to go somewhere. What's their oil production like? But go ahead, Burns.
Tio de Nadal is a tradition where they paint a smiling face, eyes, and a red hat onto a log around December 8th. Children are tasked with feeding Tio small treats like nuts, fruits, and sweets every night. And on Christmas Eve, the families gather around the log and children sing songs and hit it with sticks, encouraging it to poop presents.
Okay, well, fuck that.
And fuck you, Burns. Go ahead. You can say it, Matt. We can do it again.
Fuck you, Burns.
Matt, why not take the show internationally? You could go to places like that. It sounds like you would probably do quite well.
You know, I did it in London 2 years ago in Soho, and they get so fucking drunk there on the side in that part of town that it kind of felt like that.
Did you have to take an intermission when you did the show?
No, I didn't. I keep it together. I'm only abusing my lozenges otherwise.
No. There are certain rules in other countries where there's a forced intermission, which is always the weirdest thing. Where like you'll be 20 minutes into a set and be like, "All right," and come back. It's so they can go to the bar and get even more hammered.
I that did not happen in my show either. That was not imposed on me, or I was very American and that I barged into somewhere else and totally ignored their culture.
Good for you. That's how we do it.
And I was like, "Where's the ketchup for my French fries?
I want chicken for my Christmas."
Yeah, I need chicken for my Christmas. I want to beat something with a stick, not because it's culture.
Could be an alt. I want chicken for my Christmas next year, maybe. Again, I'd just love to be in the room.
That's a good song. I want chicken for my Christmas.
I would just love to be in the room.
I love it.
Matt Rogers, what a delight. People should check out your podcast. We'll give more promotion to it. But really, let's talk about Christmas in December. Let's go see it. Yeah. Can't beat it. And then if you want to meet Matt, it sounds like if you go to Orlando at the end and just go hang around Epcot Center bars, you'll probably be able to get a selfie.
Just say hi. I'll be 3 sheets to it.
Yeah, you don't want too much interaction. I don't want to sell that. But
and if I'm not, buy me a drink. God damn it.
Yeah, you get to pick the nation.
Exactly.
Matt Rogers, thank you. Fuck you, Burns, and gobble gobble, everyone. Enjoy your Burger King. Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
And we are brought to you by HelloFresh. HelloFresh, the #1 meal kit in America that makes home cooking easier with chef-crafted recipes and fresh ingredients delivered straight to your door. But this fall, they're serving up even more of the love. This isn't the HelloFresh you remember. They've got it all. They've changed it. HelloFresh was great, but now bigger. Bigger. They've doubled their menu. You could choose from 100 options each week, including new seasonal dishes and recipes from around the world. Dig into bigger portions that'll keep everyone satisfied. Healthier. You want to feel great? Well, why not rock this healthy menu? 15 plus high-protein recipes, each with options like grass-fed ribeyes, lamb chops, also some great veggie options if you want to eat greener, packed recipes that have 2 or more veggies per dish. Okay? Going to make you healthy. Hello Health. Tastier. All right? Nobody's not saying the old HelloFresh wasn't tasty. But HelloFresh somehow got tastier. You can get steak, seafood recipes delivered each week with no extra cost. So that's 3 times the seafood options. Savor the season with hearty fall recipes, classic beef chili, honey glazed pork. Discover new seasonal products each week, from leeks to broccolini to Italian eggplants and more. I love HelloFresh, but I did recently get HelloFresh for my father, and he loved it. So why don't we, while we have a second, let's just call my dad and see what he got and what he thought. This is organic marketing right here, just like their organic products. Hey, Dad, this is going to be a weird call. I'm doing a commercial for HelloFresh, and I wanted you to say how much you loved the HelloFresh I got you.
I loved it a whole lot. It really started me on my cooking trip, so I'm really happy that you sent it to me. And it's easy to use. I'm not the smartest of people, so sometimes I get a bit confused, but it's well worth it. You
didn't at one point just start eating the ingredients on their own out of the box, did you?
No. Okay. I mean, I may have nibbled a bit.
Nibbling is fine. You're allowed to nibble.
Okay.
Okay.
No, if there was something I didn't like, like I taste the sauce or something before.
You liked everything. This is a commercial.
But I mean, I liked everything.
You understand what I'm saying?
It was, yep.
Okay.
It was all really good. I couldn't believe how fresh it was when it got to me.
It's HelloFresh, dog.
I know they call it HelloFresh, but I really liked it, and it's been a great help for me.
Well, that's why their slogan is HelloFresh, goodbye bullshit. Thanks, Dad. Appreciate it. I'll talk to you soon. Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye. That's right. So the best way to cook just got better. Go to HelloFresh.com/next10FM now to get 10 free meals. Meals. A free breakfast for life. 1 per box with active subscription. Free meals applied as discount on the first box. New subscribers only. Varies by plan. That's HelloFresh.com/next10FM to get 10 free meals and free breakfast for life. That's the number 1010. Good stuff there, as always. Now, next we have... I love Matt, by the way. We DM'd. He followed me. It's not a big deal. Now, look, we got you in the door with the Matt Rogers segment. Now we're going to talk to Anthony Baldino. I've teased it enough. I don't even think... my guess is there is no editing on this one. This is the craziest thing ever. I've known Anthony Baldino for a long time. Like I said, he's a producer. He did not want to come on the show and do this, but Burns assured us that he had a winning segment up his sleeve. Anyway, next we have Anthony Baldino reading his Christmas list from when he was 12. Anthony Baldino, welcome to the show. Have you ever done a podcast, Anthony?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think we tried that back in Normal Studios. We had that try to do a little pod.
Normal TV, your production company.
Yeah. Point versus point. Oh yeah, I guess that was
Point versus point. Okay.
Yeah, way back in the day.
The early days of podding.
30 years ago. All right, so I don't know too much about this, but that's why Burns is here. So Burns, why don't you explain what's happening here?
Well, just last year, Anthony came to me.
By the way, we've read the subway letter on the show 2 to 3 times. Go ahead, Burns.
Yes. And so Anthony, we've all been friends for 20, 25 years. Anthony is a legendary character in our friend group. And he last year came back with a Christmas list that his mother had found that was from when you were 11. How old? Do you know how old you were?
I think I was 12.
12. Yeah. And it is, I cannot oversell how crazy it is. You would make jokes about what would be on this, and you
Well, almost... Anthony, you're a real meat and potatoes, red-blooded American man. Sometimes we think you're MAGA. We're not sure sometimes, but you are you're a real man. You do CrossFit. You like a steak. You're a Patriots fan.
Doesn't make me
love to bang. You love banging. How much do you love to bang?
I like to bang nails.
Yeah, nice. There we go. Your first podcast. Okay, so all right. Well, do you have the list there, Anthony?
I do.
Okay, so why don't let's start with the first one?
Yeah, just take us through it a little bit, and I think as you hear, you react.
You don't need to tell me about that. You're not supposed to say react on. That's right, Kevin. That's a little bit of meta direction.
That's a no
for content.
It is
react.
All right, cut that,
and
John,
then you'll
cut
be.
That.
Yeah. By the way, he's showing off. He's like, John, cut it. We'll keep it in. Fuck you,
and I
Go
cut
ahead.
it too.
Yeah. And by the way, Kevin would cut it.
You guys are so professional over there. I'm not MAGA. I want that stricken from the record.
You're definitely not MAGA because you pronounce it like a European. Are you all MAGA? Are you all MAGA? I'm gonna go to Sweden and just walk up to Americans. Are you all MAGA? Are you all from MAGA? Who is part of MAGA? Are you a MAGA? All right, go ahead, Anthony.
I was calling Waymos Whammos. I thought they were...
Whammos is now what they're called. Officially, they are now a Batman punch. Whammo! All right, Anthony.
All right, well, yeah. So my mother texted me this Christmas list that she found, and yeah, it really is a little bit unhinged. So...
Do you remember writing this?
I do not remember writing it. It was on computer paper. So I had a computer. I was just like, all right, you want me...
By the way, you're 12 and you're still believing in Santa?
I mean, you don't still believe in Santa? That's Santa's all around.
Was
us.
this list to Santa, or this was to
No,
your
this
mother?
This was just like
To
Anthony's Christmas.
Okay.
It literally says Anthony's Christmas list,
Which is crazy.
So,
Okay.
Yeah. You know, so it's just like,
Wait, you didn't have a Gareth's Christmas list?
I wouldn't have said Gareth. I would have given it to my parents and be like, this is mine. We're not in an orphanage. They're going to get confused with all the kids in the house. He's an only child. Go ahead, Anthony. I'm right.
That's true. That's true. I mean, maybe my mother thinks this is my father's Christmas list.
Sure.
It should
Which
be
would
your
be really
father's
strange.
Christmas list, some of these things.
Right. So, you know, it starts off kind of tame. Celtics tickets, you know, I'm just swinging for the fences here,
Sure.
you know.
By the way, it's not a huge fence swing. You're in Boston.
Celtics tickets, VHS tapes of Mobsters, Carlito's Way.
Wow. That's a red flag. That's it. This is before school shootings, but if that came up on a kid's Christmas list now, you would like send it. You'd give a
the next
PDF
one
to the
is-
FBI.
A rental of Faces of Death.
Oh my God. What the fuck? What? For those people who are too young to know what Faces of Death is, explain it and explain the appeal at 12.
I don't know. I had heard about it, and it was like, you know, some crazy
snuff films,
video.
basically.
It's like people getting hit by trains.
Faces of Death was just like a highlight reel of death. This is before the internet, so you'd be like, "Whoa, that guy's head."
I never saw it.
I mean, it was always like such a myth. You're like, well, like.
Well, and then
this
a series,
real?
there were like Faces of Death 30. And then it was just like a guy hurting his ankle. You're like, they've really fallen off. God damn it, I heard a pop. Okay.
Okay. So then, you know, I asked for normal stuff like a cat, a dog, a snake, a tarantula.
Are you now? I know you don't remember this, but in your head, do you think you're asking for all of these in one serving? Or you're just like, here's some options as far as an animal goes? Or are you genuinely like Noah?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I have no idea what was going through my head.
It's just interesting. I wonder if you were like, I'm going to start a pet store.
I think you make a list. These are the things that you want. You're not expecting everything.
No, but I mean, a list of animals. Like, you know, you just be like, I want a cat. You wouldn't be like, I want a cat or a big spider. One of the two.
Well, I also asked for a terrarium, you know.
Oh, so you really are. You are, yeah, potentially you are going for some sort of, you want to be a biology teacher or something. Okay.
Yeah, so where was I? Yeah, terrarium. Then a CD-ROM game for Star Wars, you know.
Sure. Star Wars, for those of us.
Yeah. And then a CD-ROM Mafia Encyclopedia.
So you did like the Mafia.
I love the Mafia.
What was going on?
you know,
A little kind of little mobster in your head sort of thing?
Yeah, you know, I love the movie Mobsters. My
We know
grandpa-
you wanted a DVD. No, you wanted a VHS of it.
Yeah.
Who's in
My-
Mobsters?
Is
Is that Richard Grieco?
Yeah, Richard Grieco, Christian Slater.
Wow. What a pathetic piece of crap that you were like, I need to be able to, I need to be able to endlessly watch this.
that movie's amazing.
That movie's amazing. It holds up. Richard Grieco.
Richard Grieco.
By the way, Richard, I bet you if I emailed Richard Grieco, I could get him on the show. Just so you know.
You should definitely get him on the show.
No, I'm passing. How about
You're
that?
passing-
I'll do you one better.
No one passes on Grieco.
Everyone passed on Grieco a long time ago. And you're sitting here defending mobsters. It's Christ. Crikey. All right, what's next?
Scuba diving lessons.
12.
I mean,
Probably when you're on the lam from the law.
These are like big dreams.
He's a
Rock
Renaissance
climbing
man.
lessons.
What is
You
the
know?
second one?
Rock climbing lessons.
Rock climbing, scuba diving.
Yeah, you know.
You're in school, right? You probably don't have time to have like a pet shop, be underwater, and on rock edges all the time. Who do you think you are, Richard Grieco?
So, you know, maybe one of them I could get.
So
you
that's
know?
what I wonder if this is just like, hey, Ma, it's just some pitches.
I think that's it.
Okay.
A beeper.
A beeper at 12.
I mean, they're so cool.
They were
They were cool.
But 12-year-olds should not have beepers.
Don't need them.
No, don't need them. Unless, of course, someone was like, your tarantula got out. He's like, yo, I'm underwater. I can't talk right now. How important is this?
I gotta get to a payphone. And
I gotta get to a payphone. There's one on that mountain. That also will not be an issue. Okay.
Well, that's good because my next thing I wish for is a fishing pole. For
fishing. Were you about to explain the usage? For catching seagulls.
It probably was.
Then the Goodfellas movie script. Because I'm a cinephile like Burns.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
I love it. I mean, I support that.
Yeah. But where the fuck are your parents in 1990 going to get a copy of a Goodfellas? Where's your?
Yeah, I didn't see Goodfellas like when it came out when I was
internet.
11.
I mean, essentially, what you're asking your father to do is fly to L.A. and try to buy it. That was it. There was no. This is not. There was no eBay. Dad, just get the PDF.
I'm just dreaming it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Sure. It's hilarious this started with the cat is on this list, and you're like, the Goodfellas script?
We're just getting started.
Richard Grieco?
Well, here's one. Posters of Pamela Anderson. 3.
What's the last word?
3.
You want 3 posters of
3 posters.
6 tits in Anderson. Wait. Wow. 3 posters. So you're really going to turn your... how close do you think you were on the time spectrum to being the creator of Barstool? Like you were like 2 little, just quiet little modulations away.
It's true.
Okay, so 3 posters of Pam Anderson.
Then lottery tickets.
Lottery tickets?
Yeah. That would really get me everything on this list.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
Do you any idea if it would be scratch offs or like a pick 3?
I don't know.
We don't know.
I think scratchers.
Scratch tickets.
Okay. I'm just picturing him standing up, whacking off the Pam Anderson posters.
I would never do that.
Yo, what's up?
What's up?
What's up? I can go in the water for ages. Underwater's not an issue for me. Hold on. The office is peeping me. I gotta go. Sorry, Pam. To be continued. Good night to you,
I
Pam,
gotta
as
feed
well.
my tarantula.
Bye to you as third Pam.
That's why I would need this next item, the Home Alone 2 Talkboy tape recorder. Yeah, obviously.
I get it.
That one.
I get it because you see now. What did he do in the tape recorder in Home Alone 2? He's just talking into it. He's like, "Gotta remember."
He fooled everybody.
Yeah. Right. He recorded something to convince them that there was like someone else in the house or something.
Yeah, he was like, I think, taking audio from
the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so you wanted that. You probably were picturing your life like a Home Alone movie in some way or something.
Especially when he meets Donald Trump.
Yeah, right. Oh, it's Mr. Trump. It's an honor. Please bring all your expertise to not outside of the towers, but also the whole government. By the way, 2 of these towers, they're not going to be around much longer. Are you predicting 9/11, little boy? Wow. What a deleted scene from Home Alone 2. Where the kid's like, yo, Mr. Trump, someday terrorists are going to try to take those 2 down. What the hell? Okay.
Home Alone 2, the computer game, which, huge fan of that movie.
Sure. Do you remember what the computer game was?
I don't.
Just murdering 2 bandits?
Eating pizza and limos.
Yeah, it was the best. Yeah.
Good.
No, I tried to kill my dad. Go ahead.
Bow and arrow.
Wow. Boy, very sort of a real outdoorsman in your mind. Now, were you a weapony kid? Were any of these things like tracking with your current lifestyle, or these were sort of swing for the fences?
Yeah, I like to, play in the woods, like toy guns and whatnot, Nerf guns.
Yeah, Tommy guns.
Yeah, exactly, Tommy guns.
Yeah. Yo, Christian Slater, we got to get out of the woods. Don't worry, I got my bow and arrow. Yeah, but where are we gonna find Pam Anderson? Don't worry, I got 3 of her in my room. Shit, I'm getting a page. I gotta go. The Pam Anderson poster is beeping me.
And then I asked for a slingshot,
Sure,
just in case.
Yep, just in case that you run out of arrows.
Because also Dennis the Menace.
Yeah.
Then also the script for Rocky.
The script for Rocky too. So while Dad's out there, he could probably go. Maybe he swings around. He finds another. Well, I got the Goodfellas script, so I should be back early next week. I just got to hunt down Rocky. Okay.
Then a lockpick set, just
to pick locks.
for my keys.
It is real child whimsy fantasy because you want to be a creator and a producer in Hollywood, and yet you also want to live the movies you like. You're at that intersection of sort of imagination meets reality, where you're like, I am the main character in these movies. Also,
I'm a
let's
mobster
read
spy
these
outdoorsman.
movies. Yeah.
I
Who's Home Alone? That'd be great if in Home Alone he just shot arrows into the bad guys. Jesus Christ, Kevin! Anthony, these burglars are dead. Yo, I shot him with a bow and arrow. My man Donald Trump and I are figuring it out. Anthony's got incredible marksmanship. And by the way, he's predicted that the Twin Towers might not be around for too long. Yeah, that's right, Donald. We got this all worked out. Unfortunately, we have to get moving. We're getting a beep right now. And we have to go to Anthony's room where he's got some tits for us to take a look at. That's right. Okay.
All right. A gold chain to wear.
Gold chain. Does it say to wear?
It does say to wear.
To eat. A gold chain to eat. Okay.
All my favorite mobsters must have been wearing gold chains.
Oh, yeah, you really, just complete, you're just like, plus I gotta have, my mother tells this story about, like, when I was a kid, I was probably, like, 6, and I drew a picture, or no, this is what it was. I kept saying, I was like, I wanted to go to a church to get a cross, like a cross, crucifix necklace, and she was really like, oh my gosh, and then I showed her what I wanted, and it was a picture I drew of me, and I was in like a leather jacket, jeans, and I had sunglasses on and the cross, and I was swimming in a pool.
Oh my God!
And she was like, what? And I was like, that's the vision I'm going for this summer. She was like, nah, I'm probably not going to get the cross.
God,
Okay.
I gotta
Keep
see
going,
that picture.
Anthony. Oh, yeah, like we have it.
Headshots for the Dynasty Agency. So I guess I wanted to be an actor. Yeah.
You wanted to get headshots to submit to the show Dynasty, you think?
No.
There's an agency.
It was like a talent agency in Boston, apparently. They casted.
They casted? You're not ready for the business, my king. They casted. It's just like an Egyptian king. This is the sarcophagus. Yo, they casted it? Okay.
Nerf weapons. See?
But you got a bow and arrow.
Well, can't shoot that at the dog or the cat.
Anthony, we don't need that. It's a hat on a hat. Okay.
Nightmare on Elm Street movies.
Okay. Not the scripts, just the VHS.
Just the VHSs.
Nice. But while your dad's out in Hollywood, maybe why not bring Robert Englund back for a visit or something?
I asked for a calendar, to keep my dates.
By the way, you're going to be quite busy.
Yeah.
You got a lot of shit going on. You've reinvented yourself this holiday season.
I love that in the middle of making this list, he definitely had the realization. He's like,
If I get all this stuff, I'm going to be booked solid.
I'm going to be swamped. I mean, the beep is going to do something for me, but that's if I'm late for an appointment.
Then acting lessons.
Yeah, you're going to need them. Believe me, Anthony, you're going to need those. As someone who's known you for quite a while, you're definitely going to need some lessons.
And then the Pamela Anderson Playboy.
Oh, so at this point, we've whacked our way through the posters. So the Pam Anderson Playboy. Now, you gave your mom this list?
I don't know. Maybe it was just that she found it. I hope I did not give her this list.
Because it would be really weird to ask your mom for Playboy.
Yes.
it would be the weirdest.
I don't even know where she found this, but I don't think I would have given her this list.
Because it is red flaggy.
Yeah.
Look, Mom, this holiday season, I need weapons and tits.
Well,
Speaking of,
after this Playboy, I do ask for a gold pinky ring.
Fuck me, dude. What is happening? Kevin, thoughts on this? You don't know Anthony, so thoughts on this now?
He's my new favorite person.
a gold pinky ring.
Yeah. And then
Jeez, you like Robert De Niro in Casino.
all the mobsters are wearing gold chains and pinky rings.
Yeah, and with a pager and a bow and arrow. Say hello to my Tommy gun. Yo, and to my bow and arrow. Anthony, can we talk to you over here? No. Okay.
A flask.
So you're going to be getting drunk and whacking off. Now, did you drink at this age?
No.
No, so this was purely just the look. You just had milk in it. You were like, we got to get out of here.
He knew he'd need it someday.
I'm going to kiss my posters goodbye. Then we got to get into the ocean.
They asked for workout equipment.
Okay, so you got to buy. You're living in the shadow of Greco, so we got to get you going. Okay. By the way, your right arm's going to be quite strong, from what I can hear.
Micro machines,
Honestly, that might be the craziest thing on the list. That might be the craziest
for the burglars. For the burglars.
It's a Home Alone. I just thought you infantized yourself. Okay, but
I am still just a little boy. No.
Yeah. No. By the way, you have weapons to kill the burglars. You're like, but first they got to slip on these tiny cars. Anthony, we're gonna knock. The sticky bandits are gonna fall right over, much like those two towers. Stop talking about the towers. They'll be up for a long time. Okay.
An aquarium.
Wow. Yeah.
Fish.
Yeah, well, duh. I think that's insinuated. That'd be great if you got your kid in an empty aquarium. Here you go. You asked for it. What about the fish? What about them? I'm just Italian. Okay.
A hunting trip.
You want a hunting trip?
Yeah. I have all these weapons.
Now, Anthony, I don't. Did you grow up wealthy?
No. Middle class.
Middle class, which used to exist.
So dream. And only child. I just had the dreams of,
Now, your dad probably taking you on the hunting trip. Has your father ever hunted?
No, never.
Never hunted. So
no one's hunted.
No one's hunted. You've never been hunting. So but at one point you thought, whatever, we're going to need some elk for the fall. Okay, hunting trip.
Hunting trip, yeah. Sunglasses at merry-go-round, which is like a store at the mall, the local mall.
Okay, so just, again, not a very ambitious ask.
Completes the look.
Yeah, it is look. He's like, the pinky rings. I'm going to look foolish without the sunglasses. Everyone's going to be laughing me out of my turf. Okay.
Then a subscription to the magazine Mouth to Mouth.
What is that?
I have no idea.
Well,
I tried to look it up.
Yeah, you tried to look it up?
Yeah.
This has to be. My guess is it's not CPR. My guess is it's probably
an
almanac on how to go down on a woman.
Yeah, not finding anything.
A subscription to the magazine Mouth to Mouth.
I have no idea what it is.
And you don't even know what it is.
I don't even know what it is.
Okay. All right. Well, that's very. I would love for someone to reach out and give us some insight into what the hell that is. Okay, Burns is on the ones and twos. Go ahead.
Brass knuckles.
Wow, you're a real psychopath. Even for a kid who's in fantasy, brass knuckles.
I found Mouth to Mouth.
What?
It's a teen magazine, and there's one here I found that has Claudia Schiffer and Wolverine on the cover.
Oh, it's kind of like a. It's really where you
supermodels and superheroes is what it says.
Yo, perfect.
Inside Disneyland jail.
Yo, how's he gonna finger her with those claws? More like claws, dear Schiffer.
Who killed Shannon Doherty?
Whoa! What the fuck, Anthony? You little weirdo. Okay.
Right.
Slip into Steven Tyler's pants.
What, Anthony? You little dirtball.
The Organized Crime Encyclopedia.
Wow. You're lucky no internet existed back then. You would have fucking been you'd be in jail right now. How many more things are on this list?
One.
One more thing. Well, yeah, I agree, Kevin. It took him a while to realize one. All right, so rounding out Anthony's 12-year-old Christmas list.
A trip to New York City.
This is insane.
going to be the king of New York.
That's where all the mobsters were hanging out.
It's a shocking list. Kevin's dying.
I told
Kevin
you
is
it was
dying.
crazy. You could not imagine it would be this crazy.
Kevin, thoughts?
I didn't imagine it was this crazy when I read it.
Kevin, reactions?
We have to end the show after this. We will never pass this.
It's such a good
The best Christmas
After
list of all time.
hunting trip, he's learned to scuba dive. He's climbing rock edges. He's whacking off to pornos in his room. He's got a beeper. He's got
flask.
all these weapons. Like he's got a weapons cache now. All these things exist. And then finally, also, I'll probably need to go to New York at that time. No Christmas would be complete without me going to New York.
He's got to go meet Donald.
I gotta go meet my hero. Anthony, thanks for coming as fast as you did. I got your beef, Mr. Trump. What are we working on? Well, there's a number of things, but there's a little boy. He's in a lot of trouble. He's in a big, empty, renovated building. And we're gonna need your help. I got micro machines. Yeah, but you also have weapons. So let's not sleep on those. Holy shit, Anthony. That is a fucking incredible list. Well, happy holidays to all those who celebrate. And now, did you ever acquire any of those things, even in your
no.
adult life?
I did not.
Weightlifting equipment,
Weightlifting, yes. Yes,
but that's pretty much it.
You must have had a
Pretty
flask
much
at
it.
some point.
You maybe had a flask.
I mean, maybe I should get some acting lessons.
Well, no, don't
Hey.
do that. Let me ask you, if you were to have one thing off that list now, what would it be? Like, what out of all those things, adult Anthony, which would you want the most?
That Talkboy tape recorder. Man.
You have it in your phone. It's available.
That's
Slow
the
down
same.
the.
Oh, fuck me.
Imagine having a vintage Talkboy tape recorder.
Hey,
Hi, kids. We're home early.
I don't even really understand what he's saying.
There's a
Anthony,
commercial.
Anthony, thank you very much. This was a fucking dream. Way to go.
thank you, Anthony.
Thank you, guys.
What did I tell you? Isn't that the greatest thing you've ever heard in podcasting? Can you believe that the numbers are quote unquote plateauing? Tell people about this goddamn show. It's your problem. I'm not mad at you. I apologize. All right, let's round it out now. We have Tom, the guy who pooped on the John McCain bus and got in trouble, and Luke, my friend who goes on the road with me, opens for me a great stand-up in his own right. He joins us, and Tom walks us through a true or false, a naughty or nice. So next we have Naughty or Nice with Tom Bacaraco. I can't remember his last name. But anyway, check out Tom and Abby Unfiltered. Mwah! Next week. Okay, we are bringing back
Tom Bondarenko, who
Tom
we
Bondarenko.
lovingly dubbed the Phantom Crapper because of his
Phantom.
Oh, well, you would be on top of that joke. He's the guy who took a shit in John McCain's bus.
Yep.
And also worked in a mall taking photos of Santa Claus and walked in on a Santa Claus fucking Mrs. Claus on top of his wife's clothes.
And he didn't tell her.
I didn't tell her.
We met
until
him
he came
because
on
he
the
called
show
the show to tell.
to do a confession.
But we've fallen in love with Tom.
Love Tom.
And in love with Tom. Luke Simmons, my friend, also the guy who goes on the road with me, does everything.
Also in love with Tom.
Also in love with Tom is here because now what exactly is this going to be?
Well, when I first talked to Tom,
How did this even rekindle?
he just had so many stories to begin with. We had to pick one. He reached out with this confession. He had a
Is there a
confession.
chance he's lying to us?
I don't think so.
I would love for that to be more certain.
I could hire a private eye or something and
I
look
love
into
it.
him.
I love the idea of hiring a private eye.
Kevin scoffed.
No, I love it too.
Kevin loves it.
Would I need to have my private eye license to follow Tom around
Nope.
for a week?
Nope.
I don't think so.
No doubt.
I'm willing.
It's not illegal.
Okay, but
So he has
might be.
a bunch of stories.
Yep.
And so we decided we'd love to hear some more of them.
Okay.
And this time we made a little game out of it where he's we're going to play a little true or false. He's made up some, and some are real.
Are you going to be delivering them, or is he?
He's going to be here. He's going to join us on Zoom in just a moment.
All right.
And, he'll enlighten us to, the details of some of these.
And what is his last name?
Bondarenko. At least I think that's how you say it.
Sounds like an Australian animal. Okay. Well, let's bring him on. Tom.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, Tom. Tom Bondarenko. Tom, where do you live again, Tom?
North Pole?
I live in Western Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's right. Are you anywhere near Pottstown?
Yeah, pretty close.
I'm there
pretty
New Year's
close.
Eve.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm there
really?
New Year's Eve. Yeah, I'd love to get my hands on you. Now, Tom, how do you explain your attire today? It's very Christmassy.
It is very Christmassy. I'm wearing this for two reasons. One, me and you are going to play a game.
Yeah.
And two, my office is in an unfinished attic, and it is 24 degrees outside.
Now, what do you do again, Tom? I don't remember, but I really feel like you should not have. I feel like a cold attic is the right version of an office for you, from what I know so far.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I do. What I do is I try to do some stand-up, be a, content creator, stuff like that.
Oh, so you're in the biz. You're in the biz of content creation.
Yeah.
Because Tom,
yeah.
I want to make sure everything you're telling us on, because you've been great, but there's no bullshit in what you're saying. You're not making this shit up.
Nope.
I'm not going to find out in 5. They're not going to make a Netflix documentary that nobody watches about you in 5 years, are they?
No.
Okay.
No, it ain't gonna turn out I'm like the lady from that Grey's Anatomy writer who was telling everybody false information. No, everything I'm telling you is 100%.
Fun story, Tom. I went in on an audition for Grey's Anatomy once, probably in my early 30s. Went in, was doing before it started, the guy goes, "And you've seen Grey's Anatomy?" And I go, "No." And he goes, "You haven't seen it?" And I go, "No." And he was like, "You never watched the show?" I go, "No." And he goes, "You got an audition for Grey's Anatomy. You didn't even bother to watch an episode." And I go, "No." And he was like, "Okay." And then I had the worst experience doing Sides with a Man of all time. My buddy Luke is joining us today, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Hi.
Okay, so what do you have for us today, Tom?
Okay, is that
great
Tattoo
ad.
Luke,
Yeah.
by the way?
That's Tattoo Luke.
Yeah,
Yep.
this is me, yeah.
Alrighty. So basically what I'm going to do
Tom, what is the
I-
white thing to your left? It looks like a large cocoon.
I
Is
was
that
gonna
full
say,
of bugs?
has a spider wrapped
This
his wife
here?
up?
Yeah,
It is a beanbag chair.
a beanbag chair.
Oh.
Interesting.
It's very furry, yeah.
It's a furry beanbag chair?
It's a furry big bag
How
chair.
long have you had it?
A long time.
Over 10 years?
Oh yeah.
Ever been washed?
No sir.
Okie dokie, buddy. Just want to make sure I knew where we were at.
That's exactly where we're at.
We live in even just because it's above ground doesn't mean it's not hell. So so talk to us about what we're going to do here today, Tom.
Okay, so what we're going to do is I have several stories, okay? And you're going to have to decide which one is true and which one is false.
Now, how are you going to do this? You're the guy who shit on John McCain's bus. How are you going to do this?
I did, yes. So how we are going to do this is I'm going to ask you a question.
Sure.
I'm going to say, like, for example, one time, I'm just making this up off the top of my head. One time a Santa pushed me to get in line in front of me at Taco Bell. And you're going to have to say whether with me telling you that, is that naughty or nice? Naughty means I'm being false. Nice means I'm being truthful.
So nice would mean that you're being straightforward to us.
Yep.
Ironically,
And-
I think that story is true. So I would say nice, even though that is naughty for that Santa to have done that.
And I think it's naughty because I think you've gone to Taco Bell, but there wasn't a Santa.
Oh no! Here's the thing, man. If anybody tries to get in line in front of me at Taco Bell, there's going to be some hands thrown. Okay, so
Now, Tom, where do people watch your content? You're on Twitch.
No. Actually, all my content. I've been actually podcasting since 2011.
What's your podcast called?
Well, it was just called the Tom Bondarenko Show.
Okay.
But when Spreaker switched over to Spreaker, it was like
Sure.
It started out as an internet radio show.
Uh-huh.
Internet radio. they throw out the internet radio. This was before podcasting became actually a word.
Okay.
But when iHeartRadio bought them out, my entire catalog, and I did it for over 10 years, completely gone.
How is that so the Tom Bondarenko show, we don't have the archives?
Nope. No archives, no nothing. It's so terrible.
You didn't have the show was terrible, or the fact that it got taken away from you?
The show was bad. I started it when I was 18 years old. There was nothing good there.
What was the show? Like, walk me through an episode of. You did it weekly?
I did it daily.
Tom, how much time during the day?
Well, it started out as an internet radio show.
So how long was each episode?
Like 4 or 5 hours.
So every day you did a show called the Tom Bondarenko Show for 5 hours.
When
for
it first
10
started
years.
out for the first year.
And nobody know that, and it's all gone.
And not only
how
that,
many
nobody
listeners were you pulling?
Zero.
So for 5 hours a day, you went to your little furry bean-bagged lair up there and just talked to yourself, pretending you had a job. Are you independently wealthy?
Oh, no.
Where do you get the money to finance this fake show?
I have a job. I work. I do call center work, so I have a job.
So then, you weren't doing the call center job when you were doing the Tom Bondarenko show, which iHeartRadio stole from you.
This is college days.
Oh, these are college days. Did you go to college?
Yeah, I did.
What was your class schedule?
It was like, I went to like a community college, so it was like pretty laid back. Usually we go probably from like 8 to like 3, something like that.
And then starting at 3, you'd just do the Tom Bondarenko show.
Pretty much.
Okay.
There was nothing good there. No.
Did the Tom Bondarenko show ever involve you rolling in calls from the call center work? Like, call it, go, you're live. Long time, first time. I'm having trouble with my computer. Oh.
You're on the Tom Bondarenko show. I thought I called Spectrum. You sort of did. So, ma'am. Okay. All right, Tom. Well, that all is highly illogical. Drug use? Have you done drugs?
No, actually,
Never.
I am
like
straight edge. Yeah.
You're straight edge.
Yeah, I'm actually straight edge. Yeah.
You've never touched a thing.
Nope. Not my entire life.
Interesting. If I see you in Pottstown on New Year's Eve, we doing some champagne?
You know what? Here's the thing. Like, when I say straight edge, I mean no smoking, no drugs. But I have had, like, on my 21st birthday, I have had a shot of tequila and that. But in general, and I don't drink, I don't do any of that.
All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we'll do some coke on New Year's Eve. All right, Tom. Why don't you walk us through the let's walk through your naughty or nice game. Nice means you're being honest. Okay. Naughty means you're a dirty little liar.
You got it.
Did you play this game on the Tom Bondarenko show ever, or is this a new creation?
No, this is new. None of this stuff is reused.
Okay.
Maybe people would have listened if I would have did stuff like this.
What's the floor of the attic look like, Tom? Is there carpet there, or are there rugs on the floor, or is it just wood?
Completely unfinished.
Completely unfinished.
So
completely unfinished. As in unfinished as it's not stained, or you mean there are holes in the attic floor?
I'm picturing studs.
Oh, there's no holes.
Okay.
There's not holes, but...
Is there studs and pink insulation that you have to step carefully over?
No. There is drywall up.
Okay.
Yeah, thankfully.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay. So, the first one. Okay. Santa, while I was on the set, once threw up on a kid.
Okay. So, for those who are just tuning in, you worked in a mall Santa world.
For 8 years.
For 8 years. Were you doing the Tom Bondarenko show around this time?
No, I would take a break during the holidays.
But it didn't matter if you took a break because nobody listened.
Nobody listened.
Okay. And the question is, did you witness a Santa puke on a kid? Now, we've heard the opposite. Kids puke on Santa all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But have you ever seen a Santa puke on a kid? You did see it, he says, Luke. Naughty or nice? Nice being true, naughty being fake.
I think Santa puke on a kid might be nice.
I think it's a nice, too.
I feel like some of those Santas get a little...
they're just like us.
Liquid courage to go out there and face
They're
the
not
kids.
straight edge.
No.
No, I made that up.
Naughty.
To say it like Burns, I made it up. That was now a Santa did once throw up on set.
What did he throw up?
Not on a kid. So
why did he throw up on set?
Just an old guy.
Okay. Do you have a podcast currently, Tom?
Me and my wife Abby just started one. We're releasing our first episode today.
Oh, today. Now, what are we calling it?
It's called Tom and Abby unfiltered.
Tom and Abby. And is that because you guys don't pull punches?
We don't pull punches.
Well,
no.
have you recorded the episode?
We have.
What did we talk about in the inaugural episode?
Okay, so basically, it's just the setup of what we're going to be doing. We do Am I the Assholes, where me and her kind of debate and discuss if this person's an asshole. We do...
Does the story about when you let Santa and a Mrs. Claus exchange fluids on her clothing and you didn't tell her and she wore it at a movie and kept complaining about the albacore smell, does that come up and are you discovered to be an asshole?
No, that don't come up, but 100% of the asshole.
Okay. Well, we're all excited to hear the inaugural episode. Luke, by the way, is very willing to guest on your show whenever.
Yeah, I'm free. Also, ironically,
He didn't take that bait.
Mrs. Claus was the asshole in that story because it was her asshole printed on the back of his wife's coat.
It's interesting. It's an interesting point. All right, Tom. The first one was a captivating lie. Next.
Yep. As Santa once did cocaine before going out to set, and I had to tell him to wipe his nose because he still had a little left.
Okay, so one time when you were working, you call it set. It feels very like Hollywood. I mean, you're just talking about a small fence and a chair in a mall.
Do you ever call it snow business?
You don't know how serious these Santas take it.
Okay.
They take it they go to Santa school. There's a school for it.
Interesting.
It feels like
naughty. All right, Luke, did a Santa ever have Coke on his nose? The Tom Bondarenko show, gone forever. Tom did it 5 hours a day for nobody, and iHeart stole it. Kevin, do you have any contacts over at iHeart? You have some people over there.
I'm emailing them right now.
Is there any way to try to get just an episode?
Yes, I can. I'll ask someone.
We're going to get you one of your episodes.
That's going to be like terabytes
By the way,
of
iHeart's
information.
the asshole in that one.
Yeah.
Luke, naughty nice. Santa with Coke on his nose.
I think it's naughty because he didn't make any snow puns, letting Santa know about the.
You believe him to be lying?
On the lip. I think he's lying.
I think it's nice. I think this one did happen. I will say the beard and the mustache makes it easy to cover it up, but I still think that Tom had to tell him to check the ceiling, is the way we used to call it, because you'd look up and have someone look in your nostrils. Tom, naughty or nice?
100%. Nice. That's
nice.
true.
Happened.
It did happen.
I'm off.
And it was a temporary guy, so.
It was a temporary. Had he gone to Santa school? Because I would imagine in Santa school they would be he didn't go to Santa school. So what's the loophole there? It's like a substitute teacher?
Yep, exactly.
Where was the original Santa booked that day?
He was sick. He had pneumonia, so that happens a lot.
They get pneumonia a lot?
They're old. They're really old. Like, I would say the average Santa is probably about 72 and up.
Okay.
They've had people die on the Santa set with heart attack.
I'm saying nice to that. That's a true story.
They've had people die in this mall?
Not at my mall, but other malls that the company I work for was
Santa
a part
has
of.
died.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, Tom, host of the Tom Bondarenko show, and finally, Tom and Abby Unfiltered is coming our way. You probably we've heard the censored version, but what are the two of you like when no rules exist? We're finally going to figure that out.
Pretty much the same way.
How big is this attic you're broadcasting from right now, Tom?
What's that?
How big is the attic you're in right now?
It's about the size of a room, I would say. It's a small part of the attic.
Is there a mini fridge up there?
No, I wish.
Love for you to get one. Go ahead, Tom. Let's play the third one. So far,
okay.
Luke's got none right. I've got one right.
Yep. So, a lady left her kid on the set with me while she and Santa went back to his truck where he got a blowjob and held up the entire line.
Now, how does he know Santa got his cock sucked?
Unless Santa came back.
For Tom to know that is crazy.
Unless he came back like, let's just get my dick sucked.
Even then. Okay, I guess so And did the woman, Tom, in this one, did the woman tell you, hey, watch my son for a minute?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's lying.
I think this is naughty. I'm with you on
naughty.
100% true.
What did she say to you when she gave you the child so she could go blow Santa Claus?
I'm going to go lock down these presents.
There's these things called Santa knockers. They're women who are attracted to Santas.
Santa knockers?
Santa knockers is very, very common.
It's very common?
They're usually or grandmothers who have a thing for Santa. So this lady came on the set and she was like,
Santa didn't.
"Hey, can you watch my kid for a second? We have to run out to Santa's truck." And I'm like, "No, I ain't watching your kid. That's not my job."
What are you
So I
dressed
turn
like
around-
at this event, Tom?
You know what? Very plainly, we just wear a white plain shirt and an apron. So
Crazy second part of the outfit. Keep going.
No
And,
elf ears
that's-
and hat.
nope, nothing special.
Why an apron?
I don't know. The apron is so dumb too. It's just a regular black
For
apron.
when you had to
like
go to
you're-
Santa's truck and get him out of there, I guess?
Yeah. Well, she said that she had to go to Santa's truck, and I'm like, I ain't watching your kid. I didn't know if Santa knew this lady or not. I didn't know the situation. And then what happened was,
sucked.
Yeah.
Okay, Santa.
From this ho ho ho. You know what I'm saying, Tom?
So I turned around to ring up the customer that I just took before this lady came, and I turn around and Santa and her are gone, and the kid's just there. And we have a line.
This is the
And
start of a Billy Bob Thornton movie.
Yeah,
I mean,
this is bad Santa.
And he comes back.
Santa, how long's he gone?
I would say about 15 minutes. It was a pretty long time.
Good for him. These
The
old
lady
guys.
the lady gave me a 20, said thank you.
She paid you to blow Santa Claus? That's the clip.
But for watching her kid, I guess.
Thank you.
And then
How do you
I
know
heard
he's
late-
got his penis sucked?
now here's the thing. Later on, that Santa Claus got fired because
On what
the
grounds?
mall manager came to us and
He's been
told
getting his
us
dick sucked, so we need to get a
Yep.
sub.
they did it in the parking lot of the mall. Somebody saw them.
Hopefully it wasn't a kid, because I'll tell you, I saw Mickey Mouse take his hat off when I went to Disney World as a child, and it was scarring. I can't imagine watching him get his penis blown.
And this was another temp Santa, by the way.
Seems like there was a lot of temp Santas that didn't go to the Santa school.
yeah, when you said Santa school at first, I was like, why did somebody need to go to Santa school? But now, with hearing what the guys who didn't do the Santa school are up to, I get it.
I'll be honest, too. Don't sleep on Tom's attitude when the woman asks him to watch the kid, and he's like, fuck you.
I ain't watching your kid.
Yeah.
Well, for all she knew, he could have worked at Hot Sam's or something. He was like, just wandered away from the pretzel cart at the mall. It's just a man with an apron.
Tom, did you ever have anyone, like, when you were doing the Tom Bondarenko show, did anyone ever call in? Did you ever have one listener?
I did prank calls.
Did anyone ever listen to the show who wasn't being pranked?
No, I don't even think the person being pranked listened to the calls.
Why do it for so long if nobody listened? Did it get you ready for the Tom and Abby Unfiltered?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I really did.
When
I really
Abby
enjoyed
sometimes suggests stuff, are you like, Abby, you don't know what you're talking about. I did 45,000 hours of a show.
Has Abby heard any of the Tom Bondarenko show?
No. Nobody has.
No one. It's secret.
Nobody has.
All right. Well, Tom, let's do one more, and then we're going to throw to, we'll come back and we'll do another segment, even though it'll probably be post-Christmas at this point. But
okay.
Go ahead. Can I ask you a favor real quick, Tom?
Sure.
Can you grab the beanbag and just take a sniff on it and tell me if it's got an odor or not? And try to be impartial.
Okay.
Oh, the lighting changed so dramatically.
It's not great to be able to see the ceiling in the attic now, Tom, because it does look like it's made from leather, and I know it isn't.
It actually doesn't smell like anything. Doesn't even smell like dust.
Doesn't even smell like dust. Yeah, you've become as white as snow.
Hold on.
I'm just for the first time understanding that's a Christmas tree behind you and not.
I knew it was a Christmas tree.
Hallucination I was having.
No, we all thought you were calling from the ocean. All right, Tom, one more before we throw to break.
Okay. A Santa who wore Depends asked me to help put on his Depend and powder his ass.
It's just, I don't even care if these are true or not. It's just nice to have a guy saying these things to me. So a Santa asked you to change. Now, let me ask you this, Tom. Had he soiled his Depends?
I have no idea.
Well, see, I think he'd know that.
Yeah, I think.
Or I guess he said no. I guess Tom would have said no. Did you say no?
He said he has no idea.
Oh, 100%.
You said no to helping him with the change.
Oh, gotcha. I feel like naughty because the Santa could just ask one of the Santa knockers. What are they called?
No, what are you
Santa
talking
knockers,
about?
you got
Claus crew?
No, what are you talking about?
If there's a crossover
You don't wanna
Santa and baby fetishist, that is gold mine.
I think nice. I think this did happen, and I certainly don't think you would go to a Santa knocker to have your Santa, can I suck your dick? Only if you help me get out of my diaper. Hey, I'm not looking to blow you anymore. All right, Tom.
That right there, I made it up. That's naughty. That never happened.
Right, stop. Well, Tom, I know you and Abby have a news show, but I would like to throw people to the Tom Bondarenko show. They can go to iHeart and call iHeart. Let's get these. I mean, the Epstein files are redacted. Why can't we see the full Tom Bondarenko catalog? 14 years, 5 hours a day.
Well, only the first year was 5 hours a day. After that, I only went to an hour a day.
You did an hour a day. But you have no metric to say that anyone ever listened to an episode.
Just weekdays or weekends?
When you met Abby,
5 days a week.
When you met Abby, did you tell her about this?
Oh yeah, I wasn't doing it at that point.
But you told her you
I
did
definitely
do it.
told her about it.
Did she ever say?
What's
did you
that?
ever hear the term red flag when you said that?
I know. I can't believe she married me.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Tom. Tom Bondarenko. People should go check out Tom and Abby Unfiltered. Yeah. If it costs some sponsors, they don't care. They're going to talk about what they want to talk about.
Thank you, Gareth.
So many segments. Thank the Lord above. Thank the Lord above. But let's start again.
That was a Headgum podcast.